Wow. 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 I begin, as always, in the matchless name of Jesus. This video is going to be doing my review of Gotham Season 2, Episode 12, or possibly Episode 11, Mr. Freeze. The mid-season premiere. So basically, this episode just basically introduces us to the new villain on Gotham called Mr. Freeze. Well, here's what I liked. Mr. Freeze. Everything about him. Everything from his cold gun to his personality, the way he's done, to basically his interactions with his wife Nora. Speaking of Nora, I'm glad that the writers are sticking close to his origin as told by the DC animated universe. As you guys, just so as some background, Mr. Freeze originated in the Batman comics as Mr. Zero, and he was not a very compelling villain. But when the Batman the Animated Series episode Heart of Ice came out, and they gave him a tragic backstory of having a centered around trying to find a cure for his wife, it made him a much more compelling bad guy. And Gotham is sticking to that story, thankfully, and it's good. And I really like seeing the menace that he came with, that he displayed a lot, very much. So here's the other thing that I liked. I also liked the first our intro to Dr. Hugo Strange. Dr. Hugo Strange is a recurring Batman villain in the comics as well. And it's great that he starts playing mind games on Penguin in some sense. So, yes. Other things, trying to think about the other things. I think we also got to see some more a little more progress in Edward Enigma's Descendant to Darkness as well. So, yeah, that was great. And the only thing I didn't like is that we didn't get much Bruce. But that was a small thing. This episode was good. It just basically set up the theme, set up the story arc for the rest of the season, essentially. Very much, and I love that. We're going to be dealing with Mr. Freeze a lot in the upcoming episodes. I can see that. So, yeah. And also Dr. Hugo Strange as well. Anyways, great episode. I'll have to give it a 9.3 out of 10. It is so good to have Gotham back. It was so good. That was a long, very long, almost 3-month hiatus. 3 full months hiatus right there. But it is good to have it back. I can't wait for next week's episode. Alright, that's all for this week, for this video.